Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. So this video is about the Russian blogger Vitaly mocking the Philippine authority. So as you can see on my thumbnail, he was smiling. He got arrested, but he was smiling. And then even when he was presented to to the public with the Philippine authorities, he was just like it was like having fun, it's like it's this is like is no big deal because he's not gonna get punished anyway. He could probably serve maybe a month in jail, and then chances that he will, they will just kick him out and then blacklisted from the Philippines. I think that's what's going to happen to Vitali. If I just look on the on the complaint was disrespectful, against the Philippines, and also theft. Um do they have a proof? Yeah, as seen on the video, he was stealing a fan from from a store, and then also stealing the hat from a security. And then you can argue that because it's just for fun, for prank. By the way, I hate prank. I don't like those prank video. But a lot of people like that, so that's a problem. And and for me, I think if you ask Filipino, you're gonna have a mixed reaction. It's gonna be 50-50. 50 say, hey, you know what? We need to teach him a lesson. Be respectful to the Filipinos. And then 50% say, no, let him go. He's a cool guy. He's a good looking because he's a foreigner. You're gonna have mixed reaction. For me, I think probably just kick him out. Because if you look like again, with the charges, it's not like severe. It is true that he has disrespected the Filipino, but again, when you talk about Philippine authority, it's always everything is for me everything is negotiable. They are not just they just don't apply. Like what I'm trying to say, they don't really apply everything. Everything is back in the Philippines is negotiable. Unless you are a former president, they send you to the Hague. Anyway, so that's my take. But Baitali, he has a rap ship of arrest already, so it's no big deal. I was just reading this from Wikipedia. He was a Russian American because he migrated to the U.S. at a very young age, and then he also lived in my state, Florida. Florida. He lived in Boca Raton. That's where I also worked at one time. I was working in Boca. Boca is a very wealthy, very wealthy place, as what do you call city or something like that. Uh, so he has a rap ship of arrests already. He once he turned 18 years old. Oh, he started as a delivery boy, something like that. Uh, and then after 18, he turned 18. He started to he went to like a pornographic movie, something like that. He did a porn with what one of the adult actress. What's her name? It's Diamond Kitty. I don't know if you guys have heard of Diamond Kitty. I think it's an adult, those X-rated movie. And then, and then he up in 2012, he started to make like a video of prank video. This is called the Miami Zombie Attack Prank. I didn't watch that one because, like I said, I hate prank video. But I did watch one of his video. He was he took the man was just sitting, waiting, I think, for a bus or something like that, and then he took his bag and then he replaced with his briefcase. And then the man was like like chasing him, and he said, "Give me back my bag." I said, "No, that's your briefcase," and then to make it short, the briefcase contains so much money, and then when the man saw there's so much money, he want to keep that the briefcase. But I think that video is it's a setup, like not setup, but what do you call that? It's almost like directed. I mean, the man is part of the crew. What I'm trying to say is a part of the crew. So I hate those prank video. I'm just not into that. Even when I was younger, when I saw prank video, the only thing that I liked the prank video was I can't remember that what is the title of that. I have seen those prank video, but it's very decent. It's very funny. It's very decent. I just can't remember that. It's very popular at that time. It's on TV. Yeah, I can remember that. I'm sure you guys have seen those type of video, but then it started here. The prank it's getting worse. Some of them they will try to pretend like gonna hurt you or something like that, and then they'd say, "Hey, no, it's a prank." Or sometime they dress up like a horror person, and then they put like blood, and they carry a weapon, and they're gonna attack you or something like that, just to prank you. And they do that like at night, or in a very shady place like a garage, something like that at night. And then they would do that to women or older people. I just hate that, because you're gonna have somebody have a heart attack or a nervous breakdown, and then they say, it's just a prank. And then they did that also in other country. They attacking people. But this one, Vitaly, he did that one time. He was arrested I think in Florida, because he went to like a resort, and then tell one of the guys there that you have 60 seconds to get out, because there's something there. It's like there's a bomb or something like that. And then he was arrested, and yeah, he was arrested, but he's still making this funny faces when once he got arrested. It's like no big deal. He knows, it's just like, for him it's fun, and he loved he liked the attention, he liked the controversial. He have done it in like a sport event, like a FIFA World Cup final. I'm just reading this from Wikipedia. Like getting into the field, running around, um, making a menace, with for the event. And then he did that also in a basketball NBA game. So you can tell that this man, he just like, he liked the attention, and he just liked the being, being famous for doing, crazy things. So for me, I think it's just like, hey, get him. I don't think anything's going to happen anyway. Philippines, chances they're just gonna release him, and then tell him not to come back again. He's not welcome. So I think that's it. So and then the other, I've seen other video that they're talking about the cameraman. The Filipino cameraman. One of the video was saying that he might get 15 years. Are you serious? 15 years to film? I mean, the guy could probably, because maybe he's not working, and Vitaly offer him some money. I think the average salary over there in the Philippines was like 600 a day, right? 600 is almost like maybe $12. So Vitaly could offer the cameraman double. Say, I pay you a thousand peso. Why don't you be the cameraman? Or maybe work for a couple of hours, and the man obviously need the money. And again, like I said, you're gonna get 50% reaction. Some Filipino might say, hey, you're going too much. Some may think this is fun because as I have seen from the video in the Philippines that Vitaly took, it's just like it's a prank, obviously, but it's not something like I would we would consider like a criminal. So chances, just gonna, yeah, they're just gonna give him like get out of here, something like that. So let me know your thought on this video. Let me know what do you think of Vitaly, and is this probably um it's a good they need to, yeah, it's again, I was going to say that they need to probably give some kind of direction what to do with the blogger that taking advantage of Philippines. There's a lot of I mean, foreigner bloggers know the Philippines is a pot of gold in terms of content creator, because Filipino love this type of video, and then especially if you're a foreigner, they're going to support you. They know that. That's why they keep coming to the Philippines, and as some of the bloggers are very it's very helpful with tourism, and also very respectful. I've seen one blogger, his name is Ali. I like watching his video. He's very respectful, and then he's very generous. So I think those are the good guys. And then some of them are just like taking advantage. You can tell. They go there. They're just having their life. Like having what like a vacation, and they pretend to be like, we love the Philippines. Oh, we love, and they're gonna have the local food, the Filipino, let's say adobo or balut, and they will make a video, seeing a foreigner eating balut, and Filipino loves that. But what I'm trying to say is that, and they will say, "Oh, I love the Philippines because why? They're making money of the Filipinos." So those I would consider like they are taking advantage of the Filipino people, using the Filipino people as a content. And then, of course, you have seen those fake, poverty porn. Uh, they try to pretend like they're helping, but they really is helping their pocket. They just keep showing you, and they keep showing you that poverty in the Philippines, and they keep saying, you wanna help, help this family, and it would never stop. They sometimes they show you building houses, sometimes they show you feeding the hungry or something like that. It just never stopped, trying to scam the viewer. So you got to watch out those, something like that. What I'm saying is that if you watch something like that, don't get involved. Just watch. The minute you open your wallet, you're a loser. You're gonna lose. It will never stop. It will keep dragging you, and then you'll find out that you are part of their life. That's what they want to do. The blogger want to always invite you. You say, hey, I open, my house, I show you my whole family. You are now part of my family. So when I tell you, I just I just like unemployed, or somebody in my family is sick. Now it's because you are the part of my family. You have to support me. So just be careful. There's a lot of scammer out there. And then one thing, the most I hate was the poverty porn. They keep showing you the poverty, and they keep trying to ask you to help the Filipino. It's the government responsibility. The government should be the one who help their people, not the viewers. Certainly not the blogger. The blogger is just using. It's like they're using this those Filipino as their like a prop, like Hollywood prop, uh, for making video, and then going and after these kind-hearted viewers. There's so many. There's a lot of lonely American, older generation. They just maybe they got depressed. Just like me. I'm retired. I feel like I'm getting depressed. Anyway, so guys, let me know your thought on the blogger. Oh, by the way, I just forget the Bureau of Immigration was saying that the blogger still welcome. It's not like you can film here in the Philippines. You're still welcome. So they kind of send out a mixed reaction. You have to set the line. Actually, there's in other country, like I heard in Thailand, you're not allowed to. Of course, a blogger, when they go to the country, they are tourists. When you're a tourist, you're not supposed to be working. When you're filming, making content, that is working. So when you're just doing filming and making content, that is considered breaking the visa law. So that's what I understand from something like Thailand. So when you're filming, you don't tell them you're a blogger. You may have to lie. You may have to say, hey, this is just for my personal memory or something like that. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye bye.